Just call me crazy. Crazy Dan. I've tried, let's see, to get up the mast by myself. I tried using the pulley system, which works fine. I have tried rope climbing, which works, but it's very hard because I only bought one leg lifter. So I've done a fair amount of tower climbing, but anyways, I've got all the ropes and gears and stuff. It's not the same as a mast at all. The pulley system is just interesting. There's a 5-to-1 pulley system when you get the rope around enough. So for me to just sit in there and pull myself up, it's actually not that hard. It's like lifting maybe 40 pounds or something. So, but the problem with it is that because of the ropes and the pulley systems, it takes about 2 feet. You know, even when it's close together, like it's 18 inches or something. And then I have the hook is at the bottom of it, and then my bosun chair would be in the hook, and then it's got straps which lowers me down, so I'm actually, by the time I get to the highest point on the mast that I can go with the spinnaker line, I'm sitting 4 feet below the top of the mast, so I couldn't actually reach. I could just barely reach with my fingers, so I can't see like enough to know what's going on. So I need to get my head over the mast top. I did some research and I found that some people use a climbing, like it's a rope ladder that they have with loops, and I didn't have one readily available to me, but I was able to buy a fireman's ladder, escape ladder. So I said, you know what, I'm just going to try this. So basically it's a rope ladder. It's capable of holding 2,000 pounds without fear. It's pretty beefy. And what I'm going to do with it is I'm going to run it up the halyard, and then I probably have to tie the sides down and maybe, or the bottom, the foot of it down to both sides of the boat so that it doesn't twist. And then maybe I'll have to put a rope or two halfway up, or maybe, like I said, a couple, just to give it a little bit of, so it doesn't fall over on itself. So I'm going to give that a try today, and my goal is that my first test I'm going to try to install some jacklines. So I'm just going to, I need to drill into the mast and use a rivet gun and put some rivet in a couple of eyes, basically. Some, I think that's what they're called, the little hooks, so that I can tie in a 1/4 inch rope. Because my problem when I do a lot of solo sailing is that coming into the marina, I drop the main and it's all over the place. So then I'm kind of have to go to the boom and at least get it tied up out of the way so I can see, because it's actually dropped down in front, and then I don't have good visibility into where I'm going. So that's why I'm doing that. So I'm going to string up this ladder, and I'm going to see if that actually works for me. So that's why I'm going to try the ladder. It's 32 feet. My luff on my mainsail is 32 feet. So I'm hoping that it'll be close enough that I can get to the top. So it's going to be, when I go to the very top, it's going to be dangling in midair. Like I said, I'm going to have to put some rope on it to tie it down so that it's taut at the bottom. And then I might even hoist it with 2 halyards, so that way, like the top, it might be wavy, but it shouldn't buckle if I get it tight enough. Anyways, we'll see how it goes. Okay, carry on. All right. So I'm wanting to put this about another 2 feet up, so a couple more steps to go. I think I need to make this shorter. So for safety, I've got 2 halyards, and I've got my lanyard around the mast, and I've got my fall arrest line. Alright. I think I'm just going to put them right here. Drill a pilot hole first. There's no way of knowing the depth of the cables inside, so I'm just going to go slow. Pilot hole drilled, and it was I think it was 3/16, but I'm going to do 11/64. Or do I need to go? No, let's do a middle-sized one first. Make life easier. And I'm hoping this is the size of these rivets. And if not, I didn't bring screws because I don't have my taps here anyway, so I have to go get my taps, which are at my office or my warehouse. Once you get that pilot hole drilled, it's pretty easy. So we'll see here now if I can get the pin to fit. No, it's one bigger. So holes need to be 3/16. It's nothing like drilling holes in your perfectly good mast, eh? Man, you can see the all the green algae down there. It looks awful. You know what? I think I'm going to screw these things in. So I ended up putting a bolt in, so I tapped it in the bottom because I just didn't like the way that was. So now time to tie a bowline up here. And then we'll see how long this lasts before I have to come up again, but my bucket's in the way. I can't see what I'm doing, so I'm going to lower the bucket. I don't want my tools down in the lake. All right, so I finished this. You know, this one. I'm gonna hopefully this gets it, but that's perfect. All right, so I'm done. I can climb down now. So basically, I've got a screw in and a pop rivet, and I'm hoping that those will be okay. I might want to come up and put shorter screws in, but I think they're going to be fine. But I've only got another month before I'm out, 2 months. Alright, so first, things first, safety. I think I'm going to have to redo that one more step down. Yeah, I need to get underneath those steel supports. Mine's drawing a blank. Shrouds, is that what they're called? Alright. Okay, I'm going to take a break, and I'm just going to go and cut and tie off halfway down the upper blocks, and then I could probably finish the rest from the ground, I think. I might have to just loop it through once. So what I did was I tied a couple blocks up top, and then these are down here at about the same length. I just taped them up here in the middle, and now I'm just going to cut them, and I'm going to tie them together down here into a knot for now until I figure out where I'm going to mount these exactly. But I tape the ends like that, and then I take a little bit of fire, and then hopefully I can get and then same with the other ends. Basically, I'm still working with all the same pieces. About two 100-foot lengths, and I keep cutting them or pulling them up with me. Alright, so this last one just needs to go through the block up top and then back down. If you'd like to help us out, like most people, we're working on a budget. We set up a Patreon page. If you'd like to join the crew, we could use some better camera equipment. That's what we're going to largely use that for, to help keep us supported making videos. And if you also, a big help would be to comment, hit the notification button, subscribe, and give us a thumbs up if you like these videos. Thank you. Let's get. I got one at a time down here because I'm not sure what happened. dropped one. Okay, let's try this again. Thanks, John, for your help.
Yeah, no problem.
Extra pair of hands is always handy, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, so how did I get that around there? Okay.
You don't know how you got it all.
There, okay. Alright, so for now, here's the Lazy Jacks got set up. Just, I've got a, so I think that could be tighter. But I've got a couple of spots here where I'm just going to put a couple of knots in this rope. I might tighten it up a bit more here once I get it raised. My sail, I think, is up a bit, flopping out, but that was my biggest problem. So I'm going to put it up, drop it down a couple of times, see if this, see what happens. I found out that one jack line is low stretch and the other jack line is mid or stretch. I bought two ropes out of the exact same pile, and then after inspection, one had a black dynama inside and the other one had a white double braid inside. So what happened to me when I installed the jack lines is that I was trying to tension them, and I says, why is one pulley down so far compared to the other one? And it turns out that one line has stretch and then the other line doesn't have stretch. So it's like duh. So anyways, I'm just going to film taking the sail down and dropping it into the jack lines for the first time so I can take a look at how it behaves. A million times easier than without them, that's for sure. So I'm gonna keep working at it.